What is up? What is up? Hope everyone's having a good day this Saturday. Welcome to the Melted Madness. Get this show started. Just a moment here. Hope you all have had a good week. And I want to thank you for stopping by as we get ready to go through some evidence here on meltology. What is meltology? It is the study and exploration of melted structures, melted buildings. Mountains are melted buildings. We are walking on the ruins on the tops of melted buildings. The ruins of the tops of ruined melted buildings. There we go. Break love to anybody out there that's new to meltology. And to all the hard-working meltologists out there, spreading the word of meltology, spreading the truth. We have been lied to on many different levels. Our reality, who we are, and where we're from. They try to keep it a secret. But we are peeking through the veil, uncovering the truth, bit by bit on all different aspects. Got some good evidence to go over today. And what is up, Seraph? Seraph, I did set that email address up you sent me. And it should be in the system. I'm not sure what that means though. Supposed to be able to present, take the screen, share screen. But I don't know if there's a notification or anything that you received or is you're supposed to receive. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, if you guys got them, spark them. Oh, cool. It did arrive. Okay, so with that, you could probably come in anytime. I don't think you need me for that. I don't know if I have to send you in or I think that gives you direct access. What's going on with this thing? Why is it sitting over there? That's weird. Let me move this thing up. I don't know why it's in that corner like that. Oops. Where'd it go? What is up, Patty G? What's up, Patty? Patty Melt, Patty G. You guys check her out. If you have, she's been hacked many times, and she comes back stronger and stronger each time. She got something good over there, and they want it, so they keep hacking her. Sorry to hear that, Patty. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good, good. It went through. You slid on in. Okay. So, Raph, you there? Yeah, yeah, okay. Exactly. Exactly. I reached out to Alchemos and I haven't heard back from him. So if you're out to Alchemos, brick love to your brother. Um, I requested his. Well, we got Truth Seeker 69 in the house. What is up? What is up? Truth Seeker 69. You guys check her out if you guys know anything about the truth or you're trying to learn the truth. You got to check out Jen. She is she's like the Elvira of truth, the late night, the good old Elvira, the queen of the screen. Well, there you go, dude. We got the queen of the truth. She's been doing a lot of meltology the last couple years. I've said it many times. We are meltologists thanks to Jen. She coined the phrase meltologist and also coined the phrase um, uh, 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 um, I just said it too, the exploration of melted structures, melted buildings. So brick love to Jen. You guys check her channel out. I was looking for you yesterday, Jen. I could have swore I seen Frucus mentioned yesterday that you had something going on, and I sure couldn't find you. But I was looking, um, unless you were on somebody else's show. But yeah, you guys check her out. Amazing stuff over there. She's also the voice of Jerry's documentary, the original documentary out. That's her. She gets no credit from him, but she gets a lot of credit from the community of Red Brick. Oh, okay. Look, there you go. No wonder. Are you able to bring the chat up at all? Do you have that capability? I don't know how much. I don't know how much this gives you. There you, there you go. No, no worries. Because when I start showing evidence, I won't be able to pop this stuff up. Um, yeah. While this is going, let's give some more shout outs. Let's if you guys are new to Meltology, once again, welcome. Um, Go find a home base, join the group. All mountains are melted brick buildings, and mountains are melted brick buildings. Grab your home spot. Go ahead and do that. And let me let me go ahead and knock this out real quick. Remove that, and I'm going to add you there, and we'll do this and slide it over. Okay, we got Melted Seraph in the house. Um, and like I'm saying, if you guys are new to Meltology, find you a home base. There's a lot of great evidence dropped every day going on in the groups. I strongly suggest you guys join one if you're interested in Meltology. There's also the Boots on the Ground group ran by Mark himself, the Bloodhound, the Boots on the Ground Bloodhound, Boots on the Ground, Meltology's Boots on the Ground. Join that group as well. And pretty soon, Boots on the Ground is going to be a very large key factor in Meltology. It is a very small factor right now. We rely on pictures taken by tourist shots. So the Meltologists, when you get out there and you're doing boots on the ground, we get up close, personal hardcore evidence that is dedicated to meltology.
Yeah, I bring some heavy shit today.
Nice, nice. So I'm gonna do this real quick. We got a lot of stuff to go through, so I'm gonna jump in this like this. Um, Let me share this screen real quick. Stop that share screen and start a new one. Give me just a second. I'm gonna do the entire screen. It might be easier. I'll do it like this. Let me just open this tab up real quick. I think I gotta do it like this. All right. Back over here. Share screen, highlight that. And add this here. And, I guess I will remove that. Almost got it here. Let me just put this one bigger. All right. And we'll take it from there. Let's see if I can work this way. All right. Break love to all the hardworking meltologists out there. And this is where I coined the phrase meltology's finest. Once again, it is not a single person, it is multiple people. And when I looked up and I seen all these fine meltologists, I had to come up with the name Meltologist Finest. That's who we are. And this is a small portion of it. This was the live stream, 24-hour live stream we did. Several people joined in um, for that live stream. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. And there's another uh, one of the meltologists out there doing great work. Alchemos 83. Check him out. Al- uh, uh, um, what's his other? What's the other name he goes by? There you go. There you go. That's the one you guys want to go to, the mind melt. Yes, check him out. Great stuff over there. Young brother that's doing it. Is dabbles into so much stuff. He's just brilliant over there. Check him out. Um, so right away, now this building here, I seen it on, and I wanted to play the video, but I don't have time to try and find that damn thing. It was a quick little video from TikTok, right? And the video is actually shows what's so important about boots on the ground because he's doing boots on the ground, but he's doing it for this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this cable right here, this ground. He's some type of electrical stuff, and he's showing the electricity going through here and how this is grounded. But look at all this shit. Look at. Let me bump that up, and we're gonna go to this place because it took me 3 hours to find this damn place because he didn't have the name of it. But look at this. We got red brick in here, and there was so much going on when he was walking by. So let's check this place out real quick. We have definitely scorched, altered bricks. Um, let's grab this real quick. Down here at the bottom. Look at that there. Stucco's coming off, exposing the bricks underneath. Compressed, squishing down. Floors melted, columns are melted, stairs melted. We're going to go through quite a few stairs on here, and this is the same building. Look at all this shit. This isn't repair work. This is original. There's that grounding rod he's showing, and he's walking by all kind of stuff on this building that isn't available. Couldn't find it. Not available. They're not the tour shots. This is more of a tour shot because of this here. And you see the brickwork going around in little pieces. Thinned out, compressed. Real slatey looking. heat damaged brick turned to block down here. Little thin pieces here, wedged in, melted, compressed. We're gonna get to some more pics that is just showing this here once again. Another place. Look at the look what happened to the brick. Look at this. Look at the damage here that's happened to the brick. And look down here once again. Now, when you look at this building here, or a piece of building, this isn't nothing that you would ever come do a repair job. You would never put this down here for aesthetics or anything. This is dilapidated. This is nothing. You wouldn't come in here and put glass in this like looking like this. You just wouldn't. This is original. So anybody has that mindset, just don't think like that. This is ridiculous thoughts to think that they would do something like this and not even try to match this. This doesn't go with anything on this. This is did not conform. Simply did not conform. That's it. The rest of it changed. A little bit of bricky right here, cooked out. Look at it, trying to go. Uh, um, what was that? I can't think of the name of it right now. I'll think of it in a second. More over here in this corner once again. Boom, big old patch of bricks over here. Here's that other patch over on this side. Usually the heat's coming from the bottom. For some reason it didn't cook these, but look what it did to everything else. Big pieces up here, small little piece down here. Just, wherever it fits, just shove it in there. This is at one time would be considered precise engineering, that you need mathematics and architectural engineering skills to put these designs in all this. And this isn't just a clubhouse you slap up in the backyard. This is engineering. For them to go out and build something like this, they got plans and schematics. Once again, we got some non-conformity going on. Boom. And also on this same page, you got some bricky right here. Then we didn't get too tricky. And then right here, still got some bricky, but look, it's connected to this block right here. And down here, it's conform. Yeah, it is conforming, but it still has the little pieces. This here, bricky, bricky. And once again, you have all this here, and you come down here, and look what's underneath the stucco, the molding. Underneath the molding, it always exposes itself. And this is why boots on the ground is very important. We got lucky on this one. Boots on the ground would have been all over this shit right here. And don't worry, we got more down here. All right, and here's that black shit secreting out. Look at that shit. But here you go, a stack of bricks right here underneath the molding. It did not turn. It did not turn to marble or granite or, it stayed bricky like. Oh, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna, because I don't have you in the stream where they can hear you. So let me pop out real quick, and I'm just gonna throw you in real quick. So I can hear you fine, but I had you in there earlier, but when I went to this, I just threw you out. So I'm gonna add you to it. Let's add. Okay, so there. And how do I want to do it? I'm just gonna put this underneath. There we go. So okay, now they can hear you. They should be.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, so I was saying that we was thinking of how did it stop so fast, and some zones, some parts of the structure didn't melt so much because we know already that all these blocks they mix up together like a bulge, and sometimes they don't completely turn gray, but in this occasion we see a very high contrast type in which you see the I think you switched it. You see the melt. Oh no, you just zoomed back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh
It moved.
huh.
There you go.
Yeah. So um, how these little structures didn't get affected by the heat? How was the dynamics of the electrical heat that it didn't reach these parts of the structures? We've seen that other kinds of structures also being affected this way. You see the red brick, but in the process of turning, there is a gradient of colors, and everything at the end turns to ashes. No matter the color, we was talking about this. It goes gray every time,
Right.
and so we was thinking how did it stop so quick? What's the thing that happened that stopped it like a switch, like I was like thinking of switch on, heat up, switch off, froze up, and then start.
Right. Um, Me personally, and I hate to get religious on it because I'm just not that type of person. But for some freaking reason, the only thing you can find this stuff is in these religious texts, which have all been distorted and bobbled and a bunch of bullshit. But we can find some truth in there. We'll probably find some truth in any damn thing. If depends on what you're looking for. Now, we know that
Yeah,
we start looking at these religious texts. They start talking about a dome, and if you're awake and you know there's a damn dome. So it is what it is. Um, and I think whoever made this place, myself, fucking scorched it. That's me. Why would I think anybody else has a way to scorch something that I made? That I something like this? No, now we won't talk about who made it as far as a person, an entity, a god, if it's a video game and we in some some type of you know a hologram that we don't know about. Whatever it is, we know we're all experiencing the same thing right now. We're not fucking crazy. I'm talking to you, you're talking to me, and people understand that. So it's not that it's just some weird dream. So whatever it is and how we got here, that same person, if you we're gonna make it simple and just say a person. So I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, I don't want to hear that dumb shit." But we're just gonna say the same way this place was created is the same way it was destroyed and then rebuilt for uh, to be to be inhabited again, but not completely. It's still damaged and not that's why it's not a reset. I call
yeah,
it a reset of mankind of life because for me I just think everything would have been killed. Otherwise, we have to sit here and imagine everything we see right now survived. Every worm, every type of thing, because you can't. It don't just life doesn't create out of the air, so it would have had to still been alive throughout this X factor and
yeah.
remain alive today. And I just don't
Exactly.
see that sloth and all that shit in the ground making it. I
That's
mean,
my point. That's my point, bro.
they're all soup. Everything creeping in the ground. I mean, it's one thing to say, yeah, a bird might have had a chance, but what about the things that live in the ocean? They ain't had no chance. They're gone. That ocean ground is cooked. It looks
Yeah,
just like the stuff we see up here is cooked. So, um, but anything's possible with the X factor. Anything's possible when you're dealing with a creator. So we have to put that in in the mix as well. So we don't know what the fuck happened, but we know one thing: this shit is oozing out of here, melted. That shit coming out of here, pouring out, and then hardened, solidified. Look, it got a little on the ground and solidified. Like you said, it turned on and turned off, keeping these bricks here. cooking them, but this here turned to a liquid, almost closing
Yeah,
up.
it's vomiting, bro.
It is, huh? Big time. Alter states of matter. Here we go. Look at this. Down here, up here, over here. Look at all these different states of matter going on in one building. And you just talked about how you and Alchemos were talking about how some of it survives, some of it doesn't. And this, look at it. This is just what you're talking about. Look back here. Look at this shit. You zoom that up back there. This is all the same building. Look at this shit. Been gutted like a fish.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Hello, Melanie Moran. She's with us right now.
What is up? From
She's
the
a
Bay Area.
yeah. She a very sharp woman. She's been up. I think she came in the marathon, and she was exposing. I mean, putting out his way of thinking, his way of living, uh, her way of living, and her contributors, her favorite
Yes.
contributors to the movement. And yeah, great to have you here, Melanie. And we are going to continue on showing some
Yeah, let's give some
heavy
shout
stuff.
outs over
Yeah.
there. Shout out to some of these people making it happen on a daily basis, just out there grinding. Um, some people just don't get enough contribution. Everybody in this that is part of Meltology is contributing in one way or another. I've made this clear before. We need everybody working together. One person finds the information, somebody else delivers that information, and so on and so on. Somebody puts it on TikTok, someone puts it on this or that, and it gets the information out there. There's no egos here. It's waking people up to the truth. So I love it when I look up and someone is sending that picture somewhere else, or sharing it, because that's what it's about. It's about love and respect, and also breaking the neck of these god dang liars and getting to the truth and exposing this lie. Important stuff. Back to this place again. Altered bricks, damage, heat damage. Um, yeah. What's her name? Is it Laquita? Laquita,
Yeah,
Laquita,
Laquita.
Laquita, Laquita. She just doesn't look like a Laquita, Laquita. But Brick love to her, man. She she
I think
she's she's fabulous.
I think
She's
it's an
fabulous.
elegant name.
Um, she's fabulous over there. She's always spreading the information, man. Just taking her time to put tags on them, and waking people up. Um, Derv OC, what is up, Derv? If you're out there, Derv is another one. Just grinding all the time, putting in the work, spreading the love, spreading the truth. Look at these
Yeah.
bricks to block. And look at all this mortar shit melted.
La- yeah. Later on, I might show some material from Kairos. Shout out Kairos,
Cairo, yeah,
aka
and
Trekker
she was
Wheels.
singing in the in at the marathon. Wasn't that who was that
And
that was singing?
I think I did some, but just
Somebody did
a
a
little
song
thing.
when we did the marathon.
I
Somebody was
think
singing.
Patty also sang.
Nah, Patty was singing for Happy Birthday. She was singing in the rain. That was a good one.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
when we did the 24-hour marathon, somebody got up there and was singing. Um, it sounded really good. I don't remember who it was.
yeah.
I don't remember who it
If
was,
if
but
if the bricks be singing, why not ours, others and us?
yeah.
Even animals. Sometimes I've seen these videos of cats, and when they live with someone with a piano, they do the meow in tone. So don't never underestimate animals.
All right, here we go. Down in the lower parts of these buildings, they're just rooms. That's all. And here we have melted staircase, melted over here. All this melt bubbling up, and you have this secretion coming down, cooked out, scorched. And this is how we know the damage, the heat was coming from the bottom up. because it's in the inside as well. Doesn't mean there wasn't nothing going on the outside, some type of heat damage at the same time going on the outside, whether it be the sun, whether it be some type of plasma event on the outside, but obviously something was going on the inside also. That fervent heat coming from the bottom. Um, Davros, what's up, buddy? If you're out there, break love to Davros. Um, yeah, Davros, boy, he was on that boat showing that good food for a long time. Here we go again with these melted stairs. And I just crack up when I see stairs like this because once again, I like reading these narratives that they give these buildings, and we know they're all liars because all these narratives are so dumb. And one of the narratives is that the stairs were like that because they had all them damn soldiers walking down the stairs. But it's the same. It's the same shit. They must have been walking over here too because it's the same shit we see everywhere. It's like, but see, the thing is that this is what's so great about this because it's exposing it. We can accept a certain lie to a certain extent and be fooled by it. But when you say, okay, why is it like this everywhere? Then you start thinking, like, whoa, wait a minute now. I accepted that story when you said it over there. Okay, but now we see it everywhere. No, 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 because it's the same damage. So you have to click in a certain psyche and say, well, wait a minute, I can no longer accept that because it's bullshit because we got the same damage over here. You're gonna say 3,000 miles away, the same soldiers were over here, then over and over and over. And these stairs are like this everywhere you go. You got these melted stairs, so it's just ridiculous. It's funny as hell. Look at this churning. These big chunks have churned up. Everything turned big like popcorn. Just popped up, marshmallowed out, and then the big chunks are up here instead of the small churning. Wow, huge. Look at this shit. I mean, how did they explain that? What are they calling this shit? I mean, look at that shit. Then they come out and when they do a when they remodel these, what do they call when they redo these things? They get that money and redo them. They make material to look like this. They don't throw in no fucking red brick. They will make blocks like this, or they will get them from another site. Just throwing no damn scrap pieces where you can tell. And here we go, another set of stairs. Wonky, wonky. Look at that.
Wow.
Deborah, the red brick chick, check her out.
Yeah.
That wonky, wonky.
Yeah. Serve me that paraffin.
Damn, look at that. Melted. What more do you want? And you see the brick lines going through. Over here, the brick is off. The skin is off. I showed this picture once before. I'm just going to show it again. Because look at the brick lines in here. And look which way they've been shifted. Now, the reason why this picture is funny because inside of these buildings, these rooms, they're calling them caves, and they tell you these are striations from the axe picks. So you have to ask yourself, why the fuck would you be picking this way instead of up and down? If you're in here, you're breaking this up, you would be digging this way. You wouldn't. You would. Why would you be going this way? That's absurd. This is
Yeah.
this. Look at this angle. It damn near follows the stairs. No, you would be. You're standing right here. You're not trying to cut this line going down here. It's absurd. The stories they tell you just ridiculous.
Yeah. What
It's
what
like,
happened there is that one side of the structure melted faster somehow, and then
absolutely
that made
sinking
the
down.
structure lean,
Yes,
lean to
sir.
lean sideways.
Sinking down. And look at this brick right into here. Brick right into here. Bricky, bricky, tricky, bricky. And you say, well, they built they put this so you can get in. You say, okay, well, what's this shit? You know what I mean? They just, hey, let's just throw this over here for cosmetics, but not down here. You know what I mean? We're not gonna put it down here. We're just gonna put it evenly across with this row of bricks, and then up here, and that's it. We don't have enough funds to do the rest. More stairs. dripping, melting. Look at that. Look at that. It almost looks like a damn dessert with this frosted on it. Melt.
Yeah.
And look at the cute
Yeah.
little dog. He's even looking, go, what the fuck? Wow.
Yeah.
Mess around and get lost in one of these cubbies. Look at this shit. That'll mess that dog up right here.
There you got your birthday, your birthday cake.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, iced up cake. Break love to everyone. We're gonna be doing this every Saturday, y'all. We back. We back.
Yep.
We back. We're gonna be cutting it up on Saturdays and throughout the week. Um, Time consuming trying to get everything, but sooner or later it's getting there. Glad to be
Yeah.
back. It's it once again another place, another set of drippy stairs. The narratives they give you, the goddamn giant sloth that dug through the hole. That's the best one right there. That one is that one takes the cake. A prehistoric sloth digging through, making these holes. Man, it doesn't get no better than that, man. But you gotta get second place or
Yeah.
third place. You get these soldiers. But first place always gonna go to that sloth.
No, you just smash a little bit with your hammer, and then you just get bored and go and turn on your prehistoric TV.
Right, right, exactly. And look at the melt right here, all the way up here, and they're almost at a V shape, and then down here, right in the middle, coming down. Like, oh yeah, they just walk down. No one fucking walks down the side, huh? They just walk. Everyone walks down. Oh, look at that. Hold on, you damn right. You man, you don't want to come through here at the wrong time of night, because this now, once again, now we just saw examples of stairs that are perfectly done. And what's the excuse here? Dude was drunk. He was late. This is the best they can do. Anything except for it's melted. They will tell you any damn thing. I mean, what weather damage, the erosion, what down here, not up down. It's so damn ridiculous. It is
Oh,
it is comical and ridiculous at the same time. Look at this shit. Cooked out. Look at the water lines. It cooked out right here. Came across that picture. I said, "Let me grab this shit."
I bet she doesn't have a clue of what's all that.
Exactly. They just think, oh yeah, they got to repair this. They have no idea what the hell all this shit is. This is oozing out. This is protruding out. It's oozing. Expansion. Brick lines, wet brick lines, and of course the plumbing is still running. What does that mean? We have water flowing naturally. Why is it flowing? Why is it constantly flowing? Never
Yeah,
stopping, right? Just
yeah,
keeps flowing. And you say, oh, it came from the mountains, and there's no snow up in the mountains. The
yeah,
water's coming out the ground in the mountains. It's coming out the ground. It's just the hydraulic system that's constantly flowing. See, nobody wants to ask who put the hydraulic system in. They want how they built the building. Who cares? They got a hydraulic system underneath the damn thing going all around this place. Shit.
yeah.
You ain't even
I
asking the major questions. Who put the dome up there? Who put this pump system? You want to know? You're worried about what's in between.
yeah, I recommend you guys to check on the Rock Lobster song. He's got a good lyric. It says, uh, "Motion in the ocean."
Absolutely.
Is there a who's broke? It
If
means that
we figure out how
everything.
the top got up there and how the bottom got there,
Yeah,
we won't even worry about the middle. Who cares? The middle, you have to get the stuff on the bottom first, and then get everything on top to get there. And you're worried about something on the top, but you had to get a bottom there first, which is that grid, which is that hydraulic system that's part of, underneath the main grid. I guess I don't know. You think that would help cool it down, but fuck, who knows? We know one thing: this is flowing 24/7 right here. You go here right now and get wet. The only time water stops is when they make these man-made lakes and they stop it and divert it somewhere else, do some dumb shit that they're in control of.
yeah. There's only one answer to where do all the water has came from. I say that It's not natural. Nothing is natural, really. It's all design, a broken, scorched design, and all water you see it falling from above. So the
Hmm.
higher the place, the high tech it was the technology to take the water up there to feed up the whole installation or the whole facility.
Right.
Uh huh. So it had to be up, and it's not pushed down by gravity. It's by density, the density of
Exactly.
itself.
Exactly. And here we go. We got some typical brick and mortar lines. And look at the piezoelectricity going through, and you can see this, the action on this damn thing, this gyrating as it's melting. Look at this shit. This. I mean, you could picture the at least I can picture electric current going through it and get it to fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
And these people here kicking it next to this melt. All this brick here has melted. Look at this shit. I don't that sedimentary layers. I don't know what they call. They just got so much lies and shit for this stuff, and we see it on a large scale. We see it on a small scale. You see this in a building. You know, you don't have to be here in the water with them. We see this everywhere. This type of melt. You know, you get used to seeing melt on small scale and a large scale, so we know what it is. Look at this shit right here. I mean, does that not look like a fucking mortar ball right there? I mean, goddamn. I mean, a brick and mortar ball. I mean, how much more do you need? I mean, shit.
Yeah. And you got the one on the left is very squared still.
Well, look at this. Follow this. This is a brick right here, and it turns right here. Boom, right here. There's one. There's another one right on top of it. It's melted.
Yep.
Boom. And here's another one as it turns. Two of them combined. This here is all swollen out. This brick, look at this mortar line right here going across. This brick line going across. This is like when you take your bacon and wrap it around that baked potato.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Another piece right here. You see that quartz line in there. Shit, that's your mortar line. Boom. Right in there. Right there. Almost looks like a piece of ham at Thanksgiving piece of ham. Get that fatty piece in there, making me hungry. It's all brick, people. All brick, all brick and mortar, and of course the soup of the rest of the people, animals, vehicles, whatever you have now. The old broom, the old coat and jacket you had, the shoes, that old sofa, all that stuff's in the melt.
Yeah.
It's all in the melt. I think I have another picture of this behind it. We'll see which one's better. Yeah, we'll go with this one. We've seen this place before. If you've been in metallurgy for a while, it's just that you don't get to see this too often. It's the part on the upper part which has been in the group many a times and was the cover picture for one of the groups. I don't know, but it was this group or it was Derek's group. Um, but this is that Pangea, whatever it's called, Panda something castle that's inside of a looks like it's inside this, but this is the lower level underneath, and you can see the staining on here. You see the pocket of survival of the bricks that turn block merging in.
But you see the transition of intensity of color,
Yes, absolutely,
losing all saturation until the gray and white.
absolutely, absolutely. Good idea. Almost like a soft picture of it. But yeah, this is
There you
underneath
go.
underneath of that castle, and inside is this bunch of shit, and it's huge. I mean, like all of them, because all they are is mountains. This is nothing more than a mountain. It just has some shit still on it. But if it didn't have this on it, they just go, yeah, Mount Baldy. You know, just make up shit. You know, just give it a name. But instead of telling you it was now, yeah, Chef. Now, what kind of building is this? I mean, what is this shit? And all this shit. Like I said yesterday, you always these places here. Once again, you have to ask yourself the obvious. These, first of all, these places are huge, right? Huge places, middle of nowhere, right? And they're everywhere. This is the narrative. These are in the middle of no to the day. They're still in the middle of nowhere, undesirable property. So you got to ask yourself, one, who first of all, who wants to live out here, right? Number two, the size of the house, building, complex, whatever they're calling it, castle. Who's maintaining it? Because you're sitting at home as a slob, you got a one bedroom place and you can't even clean the bathroom. You're too goddamn lazy to clean the dishes. Now you got something that's as big as a mile. Who's cleaning up for you? That means you have to have a full staff to operate, maintain. Um, so who's living out here with you? You're gonna have servants out here in the middle of nowhere. They don't want to be out here because remember they're on foot. It ain't like you know. It's not like it's a 45-minute drive back to town. You're on foot. You're not going nowhere. So you have to ask yourself when you see shit like this and it's supposed to be in the air and the time you say, well, they wanted to be by themselves. You're not by yourself when you got something this big. You're never by yourself. Because while you're at home, someone else is living on the other side of the house. You don't even know about it. Too big.
Yeah.
Complex. Who's doing this and why? This see, these are recessed windows. You see this cut and cut back, apertures, whatever you want to call them. You're taking the time. I mean, it's so goddamn soft that you're gonna even just taper it back. You're not just gonna knock a hole. You're gonna square it off, and you're gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shave that down. And I'm gonna put a little lip on there, so I want to put my plants in the window." I mean, are we serious? Now this complex is everywhere. That's the problem. We might be able to believe it if it was one, but we're pulling up thousands of them. They're everywhere. Like it's nothing. There's not just one Flintstone family. It's everywhere, and they're doing precise engineering.
Yeah.
Nobody's living underneath the rock unless that rock is cut out with rooms and extensions. And this place is once again, and we're walking around up here on top of melted buildings, right? It's everywhere. Showed this place yesterday. I think one pic. Not I don't remember what the lie is on this, but look at all this shit down in here. Whatever they doing with this water, it ain't no good. Cause they got a big pump system, probably filtering it and drinking it. But it's sitting down here and all this shit down here. You know, all this debris. This is old world tech left over and still being used. They found a way to use it by hooking that big ass pump up to it. And probably a filter system and turn around and sell it to the people. Who knows? You know, these dirty bastards. It's never a good intention. If it's something free, they put a sign that tell you can't enter. Do not enter. And then they got the nerve to charge you for it. Oh yeah, we'll sell it to you. You just can't go get it. Brake lines sagging down the weight, pushing down that buoyancy density that Saraf was just talking about.
Yeah, then let's put the process in order. The water didn't carve its way there.
Oh no.
Erosion, no, no, no. We're talking about that the water was supplying for the building up there on the top to
Yeah,
supply
this.
everything, and then like a fountain, you know what I mean? And the melt froze in the moment of or stopped in a moment in which there is a shape that works as a way for the water.
Mm-hmm.
But people is talking about erosion, erosion. No, no.
Oh no. Because I'm sure, um, and I've seen pictures before, and I put them on, talked about them during a live stream before. I'm sure underneath this water, it's just like over here, right? What I'm saying is that with the erosion underneath here should be worn out. It should be like a slide. If you're to go here, all this shit should be worn out, not rugged like this. But underneath here is going to be just like over here. This shit ain't a road. In this, they tell you, oh, this has been going for 100,000 years. This would be all smooth underneath here, and even though we can't see it, I do have a picture, not in here, of a square block, and the water's going right on that block, and that goddamn thing is square, and everything else around it is eroded out. Where they say it's all erosion, that's how it made it, and that water's coming down, hitting that 24/7 nonstop, and that fucker's still square to this day after billions of years. Did they tell you? Look at this stone up here. This huge round stone. All this shit here. What's going on? Melting down. And look at the mortar down here. Down here, melting down. And this here is the excess as it tapers down. And just like if you melt a candle, you have all that candle wax on the bottom. Okay, let me turn this up because I got that little order coming in. I don't want to miss that son bitch. That little order coming in. I don't need that noise. Okay, sorry about that. Don't want to miss my order because I'm about out of smoke over here. It is already paid for, damn it. So, all right. Underneath one of these caverns, if you guys are interested in brick melted brick structures that are underneath submerged, what do they call uh, below ground. Check
Right.
out Deborah. Go on her page. Check her out. Deborah, the red brick chick. Man, for the first year or so, she was killing it with that stuff. She
Yeah.
has so much great stuff of these tunnel systems and stuff underground. It is incredible. Don't waste your time trying to do the research yourself. Just go on her page and look at all her stuff and start from there. Because why start all the way back? She has so much
Yeah.
good stuff on there. You'll be doing yourself an injustice if you started on your own. If you're looking to do that stuff, I suggest you go
Yeah.
there, look at her stuff, and then go from that point on. Carry
Yeah.
on.
That's what I mean in the process of trying to find out the workings of the ground. Um, some of us are looking to the closer structures, the closer environment, and that's what they're doing, and that's what she doing, because that's what I always said. I look down, go under for the plunder, under for the plunder. There's a lot of gold down there, and they say that came from a meteorite. It was already here, and it was part of the structures. So to
Yes.
complement the capability of energy transfer in the buildings, all the buildings were together. Look at these entrances high up. They are not windows, bro. No,
Exactly.
yeah, they're
Exactly.
not windows. All the buildings were connected. How could you keep a stable connection in between absolutely all the structures in the room? That you needed gold. You need a conductive material that was very effective. So when you look down and you go and search, you're gonna find pieces of gold and jewelry, and most of you may find it melted, you may not, but definitely it's there. And the most valuable thing is that somehow down there there are still places that look almost intact. I mean,
Right.
people think that, oh, it's just cave looking. Not always. Not always is cave looking. For example, if you go out took a cam and put it down under a pipe, go and pipe down and see me what you found. So, yeah, so it's very clear that when you try to check on the things that are closer and then you go expanding, is better than if you just go imagining a universe that doesn't exist, and then you're trying to go inside into a ball floating in space, which is a lie. We all know it already. We're trying to emphasize and bring on the things that happen close to us
Right.
first,
Let me
and
break this
then when
down real
you
quick.
when you
We're on a limited time.
all right.
You guys want to check out Evie Mux? Go ahead. That's what I'm streaming on. and it is a free system, but they're starting to take away some of the perks on the free part. So don't have a whole lot of time. It's 2 hours. So let me go through this real quick. We have structure right here. You can see the brickwork on it. You can see the brick. Let me bump that up a little bit. Okay, let's do that. How about that? You can see the brickwork here, transitioning onto going up and turning into this. This here, the brickwork up here, this is your elephant skin. This is the same brickwork here as it starts to transition, as you see in this corner here. Here it looks like this doorway, this aperture, you see the flow coming out of it, the melt coming out of it, probably closing this off. You can see more stuff right here. You can see the archways here that's also closed off. The brickwork here, it comes up here, starts to get that elephant skin and get meet up back here. Here, more of the elephant skin, more of the elephant skin. You got brickwork structure right here. You got melted arches down here. And we got brickwork over here, up in here. More brickwork. More brickwork right here. You can see the little arch down here, or the little aperture on top. This is closing up. More over here. And of course, big piece over here. All structure. And as we go up here, more brickwork. You see the staining melting coming down. All this melt coming down here. Big goobly ga. And apertures all through here that have been melted over, closed up. This is a huge structure. Um, there's no people in this picture, but I do have one that's in the group. And the people are scaling this some bitch trying to get up. They're small compared to this. They're hiking up this damn thing with ropes. With all structure. You see all these little apertures here that are closed up, that have been melted over, rock curtain, brick line coming down. It's sinking down, melting like ice cream. It's melting back. This picture here, I believe, I got this out of the group. Um, and this, I believe, is from Deborah Watson, the red brick chick. Check her out. Go to her page. Show her some love. I believe this is hers. If not, I do apologize who I got this from. Um, but I think it was from Deborah. But whoever put it out there, great piece of work. As you see, this here has ballooned. And you have to ask, why is this back here? Just the ass end of this. This is nothing. Well, this entire thing here, this building, whatever they're calling it, was once all red brick. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Once again, if this was a repair, whatever they was repairing, they would repair it with this. This is much easier than slap this shit in here. Just go get some stucco stuff and slap it up in there, right? This is all red brick building that has been cooked, expanded, and ballooned. Great piece of work. It's very important, you guys, like I said, to check out the group. Come on in. We'd love to have you there. Show some evidence. Make sure when you're showing evidence, you have more than one picture. Um, if you were to present this picture here, it probably wouldn't make it in unless you had this side and another side of this pic. It's not my rules; it's the rules of the house, and it's actually it's actually designed to help you become a better researcher. And it did wonders on me. I feel that way. And I see other people that gravitated to it, and it's done wonders for them as well, in my opinion, because they're putting out some great stuff. And we get to see more, we get to see what the rest of this thing looks like. Um, Instead of just this ending, this is great stuff. So whoever put this out was a great piece of evidence um, showing meltology, because there's no explanation except for meltology why this is here. No matter whatever stupid thing they put on this, we know the truth behind it, because there's no reason for that. Anyway, let's carry on. It's one of these places where you look around, there's nothing here. You got a town here that shit, you're not getting to this thing. I mean, this is a new town. Oh, there we go. Just give me just a moment. Yeah, be safe out there. Take care. You the one that came like Blackbird? Was that you? Oh, okay, yeah. Because I ordered again and somebody else came up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so, hey, I'm nice seeing you. Look
I
different.
just want each of the other rocks.
Oh, cool. All right. Nice seeing you. Take care. Woo! It has arrived. All right. All right. All right. Let's carry on. Oh, sorry about that. So let's get on to the next page. Middle of nowhere, right? Desirable piece of property, right? You're just living in a cave. Middle of nowhere. I mean, does this even look feasible? And they're telling you that this is fortified. I mean, this is command post. What do you, huh? Who's coming up here looking for you? What are you commanding? They just tell you anything. They put up a damn, yeah, we're up here looking for the enemy. Enemy, man, that they don't even know you exist, dude. You're in the middle of nowhere. Look at this shit. Well, there's a reason behind it because this is all the building. It makes more sense. Look, you got a little town back here. At least you're not alone now. We got a little church steeple back here. But this here is the remnants of the building. All this structure. Same stuff. Pocket of survival. Up close. Pocket of survival. Melting, secreting. Look at it coming down all this black shit. Staining as it's expanding. Cooked out. Look at this huge block down here. So all the stucco that's conformed to this and made it look like a solid single block. Huge block. Another piece over here. And they don't know how these blocks were made into pyramids. And why do we? Look at this shit here. I mean, they're telling you the narrative is that they carved this. You know, they're down here going in, and you got this is bigger than the damn complex I live in, and they're telling you they carved it by hand. Like I said, this is everywhere, and then you got bricks here. Why are you carving and using bricks, or even balloon bricks? If you know how to do this, why are you doing this? This is fantasy land. I mean, this isn't nobody's fantasy. Nobody's out there saying, "I sure would like to be able to carve one of them rocks." No, that's not a fantasy.
They didn't even worry to take down the top spike.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, what do we have? We got stairs going up, cooked out here, and look, huge openings going into a rock. Once again, upstairs, downstairs rock. People living good back then, being able just to go and cut through this stuff like it's nothing. Look, you got all your pickaxe marks over here and all this shit. This might be brick lines up there, but it might be shadowing. Yes, that's the sticks. Got a bricky right there, but can't tell with all that shit up there, all that vegetation. But look at here. Look what we got here. Look at all this viscosity. They tell you this down at the ocean. They tell you it's coral and all that other lies. And then you say, well, there's no water around here. What's this shit? You know, you got to come up with some other type of crustacean or something. And this building back here that's all ballooned up, melted. I don't know if this is the same one we seen earlier or not. Might be, because there's the stairs. Bricks doing tricks. Viscosity, look at that. Looks like sand. Looks like you can go rub it and shit can come off. Sand is the byproduct of the brick. It's been X factor. It's crumbling apart. That's it. Insides. They tell you they carved this and they went all the way up here. I mean, the stuff that they've told us, I mean, like I said, the only reason why they got away with it because in school they limit you to certain areas. They tell you all about the Great Pyramids of Giza. They don't tell you about all them other pyramids. They tell you a couple of them, Machu Picchu, and just a couple out of thousands. Because you can say, whoa, 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 wait a minute. You mean tell me we got thousands of these damn? Let me get out of here. And
Yeah,
believe that dumb shit. But you can get away with it when it's a rarity. Oh yeah, this is very rare. You find out no, that ain't rare. Everybody got it.
yeah. Time ago, I saw a pyramid that had been covered up by ice or snow,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like a mountain, like every mountain,
Mm-hmm.
and the ice fell off, and you can see the pyramid. It's a component.
Exactly.
It was never an iceberg. There's no such a thing
No.
as icebergs.
Yep. Same shit we see over and over. Yep. All right. Let's and look at this. What is this? I mean, they're doing all this carving and they stopped here. What is this? Look at this big drop off. It's like, man, how come you got a 10-foot ceiling over here and an 8-foot over here? Get this shit out of here. Incomplete. Look at the viscosity on this. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at that. It looked like a damn coral reef. And look at all these fucking windows, these apertures or whatever. Look at all this going across, filled in. It's all structure, all structure. And look at the brick down here that is blocked and rocked, blocked and rocked. And look at inside. Went over this pic the other day. We got bricks in the middle of nowhere. Just hauled over and stopped and put it here. I need to open this up and make it look a little better. You see the brick lines here, and look at it. That current going through, doing the zigzag dance. And down here they're going this way. This way they're going this way. I mean, and look at this thing here, melted into it. I got a better picture of this. I don't know if it's in here or not, but this group of pictures I have, it has this in it. I have a much better picture. You can see the brick, the ghosting of the brick through here. Can you see that? You bump that up a little. Right here, you can see the ghosting effect of the brick. You see a piece here, here. You see that brick pattern, ghost effect. It's this shit right here. Look at this. I mean, the door's down here, the ceiling's up here, and you got this in the middle of the fucking room. I mean, what? I mean, what is it? I mean, if you're gonna dig all this, why would you leave this? Oh, I know. It made it easier to get up here. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
never
You
mind.
just, you just. I mean, no one's gonna notice this in the middle of the room, huh? Just gonna leave that.
Yeah, bro, I'm tired of those lies, bro. Ah, the caves, the caves.
This one here, this transitioning from left to right. Look at this. You got what looks almost like damn what a lot of places they call this natural rock or something. But we see this is just stucco and underneath it's starting to ghost and underneath you can see the brick line. If you follow this brick line right here, it sets right up in here. Boom. As it fades, as it melts away, and you can see through it a little, bleeds through. You can see what's going on, and look when you get in here. Look what's happening when you're inside that door. Look what you see. Boom, right there. The so-called mountain, right? So you're inside of the. This isn't built on the outside. This is you're into this stuff here. And once again, you see that staining. You got the cross on top. You got the secreting from whatever's going on inside, squishing out, either squeezing out, or the roofing material, as Jen has brilliantly mentioned before, possibly roofing material to keep the water from coming out like we have today.
Yeah, that's a good example of transition.
We have. up here. None of this is repair work. What are you repairing this shit for? You know,
Uh,
this here, you might
Mark says waffle melt. Hashtag waffle melt.
mark in the house. What's up? Boots on the ground, bloodhound. Check his group out. Very vital uh, part of meltology is boots on the ground. It's going to be a key role pretty soon. It's going to be a key role.
Oh, but he's saying that I'm talking too slow. I mean too low volume. Well, do you hear me too silent, James?
No, I hear you fine.
All right, but anyway, when I speak, I'll try to do a little better for Patty.
But I think you have a microphone thing on there that you can control the
The
volume, can't you?
volumes, yeah, I can, but I just leave it like in my preset, so I could have like a standard in the volume of my records, and
Gotcha,
also in my streams and stuff.
gotcha. So once again, we're digging into solid rock, right? The hardest substance that you can find, and you're gonna go bust into it like it's nothing, right? There's nothing
Yeah.
else. Now this is the narrative they're giving us, and at this time, what else is gonna be harder than rock? You're walking around like a damn caveman. What else is harder than rock that you're gonna dig into? No, let's go dig into this, and then not just dig in. We're gonna make the ceiling up here flat and put a mosaic up here. We're gonna cut this out around it, and and bring this out. That means this here is let's just say 3 feet deep, thick, and then you chip it back to 2 feet thick because you want this border to stick out. I mean, are you serious? Like it's nothing.
Let's
And look
take
at
a look,
this.
shake.
I mean, we're 40 feet up in here. Look at this shit. And that last room, they couldn't even get that rock out the room. You know what I mean? The inconsistency. One building looks like shit. The other building like, oh yeah, no problem. Oh, they should have hired. They hired the wrong team. They got a big boulder. You go into the bottom door, and you got a big boulder to get up to the top door, the top room.
Huh.
The inconsistencies that we see. Look at this brick line going across,
Incoherencies.
striations going across. You can almost see the molding going in here. You can see the. I don't know if that's a molding going across or if this is just a brick line, um, but you can see the way it stands out, cooked out, and look at hit,
Yep.
and like it's nothing.
With
And this one
brick
here
walls
is
on top.
This one here, you got the brick here. Look at this shit in here. It's like you guys couldn't finish the damn tunnel, or what's going on with this shit? You just had the money for this. Oh, I got it. You ain't worried about the rest of it. From the
Oh,
outside, it looks good.
oh. Do you remember this character of Pokemon? That he's called. That's an anime series for kids. That is called Ash Ketchup. He's right there, bro. They've been telling us all the time, bro. Ash Ketchup.
And we got some
It's
comments up in this bitch. What is up, y'all? Y'all commenting up here. Okay,
yeah.
what we got up in here? Patty G, our mouth to reality. I can hear you, Seraph. Okay, okay. Oh, Deborah's in the house. So I wonder if that was I just showed that picture. I don't know if she might have mentioned that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome right there. That is awesome. Oh, what's up? We got Derv up in here. Look at this. Okay, so you're not doing the chat. A lot of chat going on. A lot of chit chat. What's up, Derv? Welcome to the melt. Glad to have you up in here. Patty G, our melted reality. Deborah, the red brick chick. What is up?
Yeah. Debra says, just the fact that they say all world bricks were made with hand worked clay proves the narrative is false. That's right.
All right, we're gonna set that up there, and I'll jump back up in here. Let me just take that comment down. All right, and hop back up on this side. Oh, all right. And you see where they're going. They're going inside of a mountain, so-called mountain, and you got brickwork all around it, and they're going in. Look at these little apertures up here that are closed off, the staining coming down, the overlapping, and of course the stairwell going right into a so-called mountain, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Always nothing.
Huh.
You can kind of see in there. You see it goes in. It's like it's kind of messed up down here at the bottom. Got a little window right here, like it's nothing. They tell you cave people did it. It had no sense. You got this down here cooked out. This is up in the that upper Mustang where Alchemos did a terrific job of evidence out there. I was gonna do this place, and then I seen where it was from. I said, "Oh no, he he did so much in that upper Mustang. So, nah, let me get out of here." I came across, you come across a picture, it pops up. I was like, "Oh shit, let me start getting on this picture. Where's from?" And I start trying to get some evidence, like upper Mustang. So, oh shit, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'll go to Alchemo's page and look at upper Mustang. He got a lot of good stuff on his page, people. Definitely got to go over there and check him out
Yeah, for
if you
sure.
haven't already. Join his YouTube page. Got a lot of good stuff. He knows how to work all that electronic stuff too to get it looking good. Doing videos. Cooked out over here, red brick, cooked out, and look at over here, compressed, even more cooked out. Look at that big aperture up there. Let's see if I can zoom in there without. Boom. And, oh, look at this. It's just damn column right there. I mean, it looks like a column from here. The fuck is that? Maybe it's not, but it sure does look like one.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, seen a lot of columns, and this is definitely an aperture. You're going in here, people. Why do you have a freaking door on this side of a mountain?
Yeah,
This the death trap right there. There's no coming back from that. Oh look, some more apertures. Hello.
yeah,
They're
that's what
nothing
I
but
mean.
buildings, people.
That's what I mean. And
They're nothing but buildings.
those doors had to be connected to some kind of passages in
Mm-hmm.
between every building.
All these openings in here. That's a column right here. That's a column. Yep. Column in the middle of a so-called mountain. And this is the thing, when you start scoping around, you start seeing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Structure. Boom. All structure here. Brickwork here. Brick turned to block. And they're telling you that they carved. But they got blocks in structure. And balloon rocks. Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is. And here you are walking around over here. And you're walking what? You're walking on tops of melted buildings. Why do we say that? Because below your feet, hey boo boo, we
Yeah.
got some shit down here.
Also,
You're walking up here.
recently I saw a technology of recognition of the terrain and the components on it
Mm-hmm.
that removes the trees
Oh yeah.
from the light range and
Mm-hmm.
the light spectrum. So they are
Yeah.
able to like just erase them all the trees digitally, and you can see that they're still underground structures, very straight line looking, very much like a component of a motherboard,
Yeah.
and it looks like this. Rocks down, melt down, and on top of that, a lot of trees and trees and trees, a lot. So sometimes that doesn't let you see that under all of that
Mm-hmm.
is melting structures.
Exactly. And we got some archways up here that are melted down. And we got the pocket of survival down here going into this part of the building that is rock curtain over that is expanding and trying to swallow this up. This is your pocket of survival. And we see so many of these hanging out of so-called caves because they didn't want to build it right here where it's flat. They wanted to do it where it's hard. You see this top piece here expanding down. Has the brick inside of it, the same brick here that's cooked out, expanding, taking over. Charred up here, well, charred and scarred, but you still got the brick, uh, um, pieces up here opposed to down here. You got all these cobblestone looking balloon rock, and look at the angle it's going, trying to go at an angle, but you still got some bricky up here, some tricky bricky. This place here is pretty interesting because this it reminded me of this temple I did, but this is a church. This is I don't know, St. Baptist, St. John's. I forget which one. I was like, oh shit! I thought there was this. I thought this was the temple, the one over there in where was that at? I one of the Buddhist temple or something. I forget, but these buildings we see the same buildings all over.
And look, we got a gem here. Um, Zoom in to the left.
To the left,
To the left. What is that? What is that doing there? Why is
this,
that door sealed?
yeah, and something sealed right here too. You're right, sealed off.
So it's
It's
suddenly I'm
sealed and
walking.
it's sealed and damaged, heat damaged.
I was walking in the morning. Recently, got up in my new day, and then I hit my forehead with bricks when I was crossing the entrance. Oh, what a nice day! Um, I bring some of that, bro, because I think is a very tricky evidence when you see all those doors to nowhere and also the sealed doors.
Yeah,
What's about these sealed doors?
you see that corner piece right here, the structure right here. I'm with you on that. I think the sealed doors, obviously, now there's two different ways. This here is is too much conformity here. It's not like it's a mess that expansion coming out and stopped. This here looks like they sealed it up, just like someone would seal up a door at their house today, and then the X factor happened. For whatever reason, they closed it off. They did. But this is X factored after it's sealed off. So
Yeah, bro.
now we don't know
Uh,
what this building was used for at the time of the X Factor. It could have been a damn whorehouse. You know what I mean? Who knows? You have no idea what these buildings were at the time. I feel that at the time the creator destroyed this place because this place was fucking going berserk. It wasn't doing right, so they started all over, reset, boom, fucking kill everything off, and just like it says in that damn Bible. So I just don't see any reason why not. And I think that's why we have all these depictions of this Jesus and all this stuff because at that time, this place was hot being hijacked by a bunch of people like we have now, acting up, doing shit they ain't supposed to do. And the creator just said, "Fuck, let's hit the reset and start over." Boom, and there he goes. Everything just went up in smoke, dustified, cooked, and then started over. That's just my thought system. But before all this happened, now let's just say to make it simple, we're just going to give a timeline. Let's say the creator created this place and it lasted for 1,000 years before it went up in smoke. So for 100 years, it was doing as the creator, whoever you think created this place, this designed it to be. Then all of a sudden, the bullshit happened, and more bullshit, more. So by the time you get to that 1,000 year mark, everything's been destroyed, changed, altered, and a bunch of havoc going on, right? So I hit the button
Yeah.
for reset. If I get to start over, that's just what I think happened. Um, Now, there's many concepts of what can happen, and sooner or later we're going to get to the truth. But
Yeah.
I have to think. For me, I had to start somewhere that made sense, and I don't think anyone survived. So that means somebody else had to hit the switch, and I'm calling it a creator, because hell, the motherfucker created the place; he can destroy it, in my opinion. And this place was taken over for whatever purpose this was at the time. By towards the end of times, it was something used for something totally different, getting money, getting rent, split it off in different rooms. Who knows? Um, and then the X Factor, and that's why these are so positioned so well, because this was intentionally closed off for whatever reason. That's just my opinion. Some of them we see, and the bricks are all scattered, pushed in, and shoved in, and we know it's just oozing out because of the heat. Everything's squishing out like toothpaste.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me carry on. Same place, damaged, cooked out. You had the brick down here going. And look at this. Look at this archway right here, filled in. But the bricks down here, looking kind of bricky, but it's up here. So got the face still on them, loose down here, cooked out, stained, cooked out floor in here. I mean, the whole thing's cooked out, but look at that. Look at that floor in there. Cooked out, bubbled brick, and now they're big sheets of melt.
Oh, bro, bro, this Jen is gonna love this. I think we're gonna have we have a Mandela effect here. I was googling now. Ash ketchup. I swear it was ketchup with P, and now it's Ash ketchum with M. Like what? Now it doesn't mean the same.
What is that
S-
now? Say it again.
you know what is this Mandela effect, right? When you're sure
Right.
that you've heard something that is made up with a letter, and
Mm-hmm.
then you Google it now, you're searching now, and it's changed, so it distorts the real meaning that the authors were trying to put out, right?
Right.
And then what color is the mostly red, and the bricks are red, and it turns gray, of course, after the burning, and then it says ash, which is gray, ash ketchup. You see it?
Mm.
So the author is somehow trying to throw clues on, but if I think it's Mandela affected. I didn't even try to look since a long time, bro. But when I saw that picture that you show, the roof
About
is
the
kind
floor.
of yeah, no, also the roof, like it was covering the brick, as it was covering it like ice cream,
Oh
completely
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
splashed up, like smacked in the in the ceiling of the house. Yeah, so I thought I had to Google it real quick, and it's Mandela affected, bro.
But this one here is another one cooked out. It's trying to go crystal. Is there a cat out there? Let's see if that's that cat or. Oh, give me just a second. What are you doing? What are you doing outside? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, chill out. I'm doing a live stream, so you gotta chill. Oh, you're all wet. The neighbor's cat likes to come over and visit. Anyway, let me get going. Let me get going. All right, we got brick on the top, brick over here going all the way down until it gets to this piece here. But look at this side here. Same building, cooked, cooked out and compressed, and of course staining as well.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I was trying. Meanwhile, you breaking it down. I was looking for the option to share. I still don't see it, bro. Seems like I can't share.
Well, you probably won't be able to share until I'm off the screen.
Hmm. Oh, probably. But anyway, I don't
You
see
should be able
anything
to.
right
We'll,
now.
we'll check it out when I'm done.
All right, man. Bruh.
Hey, Kiki. And here we go. In the middle of nowhere, you got this structure inside of a structure. And look at here. Look at, once again, doing that ziggity zag with that piece of electricity going through the current.
Yeah,
And
everything around melted except that in the middle. Those bricks.
hmm and look at right here. What's this?
Oh, there
What's
you
this?
go.
Why is this here? Is they just people just stacked them up over here? What's going on? We see it all the time. You got to ask your question. Why the fuck is your bricks right here? I mean, you got this over here. You got all this shit. I mean, what's this? We know these bricks don't move, people. They're fused together. It's all part of the building. This shit's all jacked.
Yeah.
That's that current going through, cooking it, and somehow this piece survived. This piece here survived enough where we could tell its structure. But look at this shit right here. This looks like a piece might have been here. It's the same as this shooting out like some type of Roman, like one of those fountains, one of those firework fountains that just pouring out. Crazy, crazy melt. Here you go. Look at this shit. This is all the brick right here. This is transition. Look at it in there. You can see it transitioning. Look at that. You can see the brickwork on here. It's transitioning into this here. Look, you can see the brick marks on this piece right here. You see those? We bumped that up for you people out there. You can see the brick marks on this piece right here. See the brick lines on it going across. Got that bricky look. And then all this cooked out, mangled. Once again, what's this? What is this? I mean, what is it? Is it a mountain? Is it a structure? Is it a mountain? Is it a structure? It's like a four-layer cake. You got this layer down here that's blocked up. Let's zoom in and we'll work our way up. This here does not look like any type of building that you would see. You say, yeah, that's some type of mountain right there,
Yeah.
some type of rock.
Damn.
And you get up here, the same thing, and then all of a sudden you got this in it with the window, right? Don't know how you get in there, but it has a window. Then you go back to this shit again. And then you go back to the brick again. So what's going on? What do we got here? What is it? What is it? Oh man. And why do we have this on top? Layers and layers and layers cooked out, compressed. And down here it's all blocked up. And here's that huge, huge piece. Blocked and rocked. Now this one here, I got a couple pics of this. I guess that was a better one. This one here, let's zoom into this. Because this is all pocket of survival. See these windows, this ain't even facing the wrong way. This going this way, this one's going up and down. These are all compressed, closing up. But up here, you can still see a piece of these bricks up here. They're melted, but they have a lip on them. You can see that lip. You can see that lip on them, and you can see the lines going in between. This is the
Yeah.
piece of the brick up here.
They dancing.
They're going at an angle. This is the skin still on. This here, the skin is off. As you go up, you'll get back to the brick up here. Yeah, we got some DNA up here. Some of that brick DNA. And of course, this huge building. And you see it merges right in here because this is all the same building. It's just that this part got fried, but you still have the top of it up here. But it's all connected, like Saraf was saying. You look out this window here and give me 5 minutes, you'll be up here looking out somewhere up here. It's all connected. Brick lines going across, blocking and rocking, like we always see. Mangled tower. Look at this shit. This down here, compressed brick lines. You get up here, you got this little patch right here. I mean, what is this for? When you get up here, there's no. Now this is, once again, we're talking about precise engineering. We're not talking about the 7-year-old in the backyard making a clubhouse with whatever junk they can find. You're looking around towers and you can imagine this place magnificent being built, but you can't explain what this shit is at the day of the grand ceremony opening, and you got this shit. I mean, what is this? I don't care how nice this is, how new it is. It just don't look like anything unless we understand it was all brick. And this here's all the deformities that came. But like this here, I don't care how much you shine this up, it's still ugly. You can clean this up back here. This is still gonna be a mess. Got the channel inside and the melt going through. Red brick all through. Here we go. What's this here? Well, it's all the building. This shit here is the other part of it. Kids going, what is this? They think it's a rock. They think you're down at the beach and look at this, next to this kid, look at all that mortar right there. Huge piece of mortar right there. Boom. Now call it some type of mineral stuff or whatever they claim it to be. Brick lines compressing, cooked out. Probably some type of transistor or something, some type of whatever those correct terms are for electrical. It probably had something to do with some type of fuse or something to keep this place running. We are in a machine. This place we live in is a machine. We see the same thing every day. The same thing every day, just like a machine that we are inside of. We are inside of a machine. We are inside of a video game. We're players of a video game paying fucking taxes. That's what we are. Don't believe me? Ask Jerry. All right, break love. Spark them if you got them, guys, girls. Huge structure, once again. They're calling it castles. This is all melted. The whole tower of this piece, whatever it was, is melted down. This is what's left. Now it looks like a piece of a tower. Observation tower. Doorways down here, windows down here. Down here, archways, carved in like it's nothing. Brick lines going across, mortar lines shooting across, brick lines. And up here you got bricky. And you even got stairs, and you put different levels in, half carved, half brick, and the other half is probably weather erosion. And it's funny when they tell you it's erosion and it only messes with one thing and the other thing is like spotless, untouched, unscathed. Never got the consistency that it's supposed to be. Down here in this cellar again, cooked out. You won't dwindle too much down there. We were just down there. Archway expanded, and look at it's cooking out into the brick lines, cooking out all the way across. Deformities blocked up. Brick lines. Heat and weight compressing down. The temperature dictates matter. In this case, you have high heat, intense heat, flash, quick, and you have the piezoelectricity and whatever forces on the outside working as one to incinerate this place. Brick lines and leave deformities, all with lies now, stories that governments all around the world have created. That's how we know it's been a one government for a long time. Because you don't go somewhere else and they say, oh, no, the truth of this stuff is this. They're lying to you in the US. They all got the same fucking stories. Every place is keeping that damn lie together. And they have a fake history to their city, their town, their country that goes along with this stuff.
Yeah, and they put it in books, and they program all the kids in the world.
Mm, yes, sir. Absolutely. Kids and adults. Adults go here and pay their money, and they go, and then they want to. Oh yeah, you know, John Adams came through here, and it's just where they started. They got the whole history, the whole story. It's been animated. They're living it. They've. It's in their head. They know how it goes because they were fed the lie and they believe it. We were all told a lie too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Once again, what happened to the wall down here, or whatever you want to call this? It's a wall now, but look down here. And what's this up here? I mean, once again, why are you building, you wasting your time building this beautiful place next to this shit? I mean, really? You couldn't go across the street and do this? You got all
yeah,
this land to yourself and you had to do it next to this ugly monstrosity and you want to know why your wife left you. She got tired looking out the window, looking at this shit every night.
yeah. You know what? My worst teacher ever was a geographist. The only thing he did was take his own books, and books, official books made for kids, and copy everything in the board. And he said, whoever doesn't finish copying this before class gets a zero. So many kids just crying because they couldn't follow up with the speed, and I didn't learn anything. I wasn't interested in that. And either way, the way that he was doing it was absurd. Like just copy it, like and paste it.
We
Not
seen these,
no intelligence behind that process.
right, we seen these pics earlier. These are just marked on, so we're not going to spend no time with these. And that concludes the picks for today. All right, let me get out of here, Saraf, and then see if we can get you in. Let me. Is that share screen? Where's that share screen up there? Remove from. Remove from. Boom. There.
All right, bro. I'm there, but I don't I don't see any option yet.
Um, make sure. So I'm out of there. Okay. Let's see. How do we do this? Man. So let's invite. That's there. Remove. No. Okay. So share screen. You don't have that option. Do you see that tab up there?
Tab?
Okay. Let
No.
me see it. Let me see. How do I do this? Okay, wait a minute. Let's do this. How about if I take myself out of this, put you in that, remove. Okay. I'll move from there. And I'm going to add this here. No, that's going to my screen. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that because that's my screen.
Yeah,
Um,
tells you.
you don't. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go to this. See. Let me go here.
I got an idea.
I might have to go here. I just went here. Add this. Add that. And do this real quick. I can get this shrink down some. There. This one to shrink down some. There. I didn't finish watching that video as far as I seen the part how to get you on here, but I didn't see the part as far as
But I got an idea.
uh-huh.
Uh, when you get into StreamYard, you don't need to have a paid account just to connect offline, like not streaming with another person. And I think the option to share screen in the StreamYard is available. We don't need to go online actually on StreamYard, right? In streaming, we just communicate and share screen, and you can show that in your screen.
I don't have StreamYard.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the option to, or at least I had it. I was in a talk and some open a time I created a room, and I was talking to G Sharp that
Uh-huh.
time. But let me see if after the update it's still available. I don't know. Let me see. Because in Facebook, I'm not sure that there's share screen available.
So that's yeah. See, I'm share screen right now, and that's my screen. So you have to be able to hit that share screen, um, and you don't have that option, huh? You don't see none of that on your.
Nah, can't. Well, it's kind of different this time.
So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research that a little bit more to find out how you're able to show your share screen without sharing your system. So, okay about that. Share screen setting. Move. Yeah, yeah. I'm not too sure on that. Because you have to be in your system. So we'll figure that out.
What? No, I just obtained. Let's see. I just obtained a code. Let's see if I can go into StreamYard and close it. And now I'm gonna create one. Uh, and let's say that it's just a recording. Title test one. Let's see. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to share the screen with Seraph here. Yeah. Well, I can't do that. I can't do that right now because I'd have to leave this stream here to do that. Well, how are we gonna link that to here? Okay, let me hold on. You got something on in the back, or is that me? I'm in that, but something's on. No, not yet. Yeah, I see it there, but there's something on in your end that's giving the feedback when I talk, so I got it on mute. You got to mute something on your end. Let me see. Yeah, but it's still doing it. Yeah, it sounds terrible. Do you have your YouTube open? Is that muted? Okay, much better. Okay, okay, so now it does it's not doing that now. All right. Okay, so let me hold on. Let me do the share screen. Um, where's the screen at? How come I don't see it up there? Hold on. Uh, yeah, but yeah, no, but I don't see the one I want to. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. I got some stuff open over here. Something. Let me close that. Well, you know what? I don't think I can get to StreamYard. That's the thing. Let me see. I need to be able to share it. Okay. Well then, I'm in the Emacs now. So, but I don't see your screen. I can't select it because when I select it, it goes away from it. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it now. Yeah, I see the StreamYard. I'm right here. That's the problem. I never did it. We're almost done with this. We got 5 minutes. Yeah, when I click on it, it's going to put me on it. see. You got about 2 minutes, so you better make it fast. Sorry about that, guys. We're doing something different here. Doing two streams, streaming from one to another. Hey, take that thing off the bottom there, that tag. There you go. Thanks. All right, we got about a minute or two, so you better get it going. Hey, Brick love everyone out there. Show's gonna be closing real soon. It's automatically shuts down, so if we lose you, um, Brick love to you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for showing the love. Brick love to all the meltologists out there. Keep doing your thing, spreading the truth, spreading meltology. Join the group if you haven't already. All mountains are melted brick buildings. Mountains are melted brick buildings. Meltology's boots on the ground. Find a home in one of the groups, if not all three groups. Mm-hmm. We'll get it next time. Research my research. Check them out. Oops. Sorry about that. Didn't know it was so loud. Yeah, check out Sheep Who Research My Research. Check out Alchemist 83, Alchemist Mindset, Patty G, Patty Melt. Check her out. Deborah the Red Brick Chick. Check her out. Jen, True Seeker 69. Check her out. Man, Knowledge. Check him out. Slide on over there. Um, so many people doing meltology. I got to get a list so I can put them all on there. Tartarian Meltdown. Check out the documentary, part one, part two. Break love to you. Soon to be an American citizen.